Welcome back. Thought I'd do a quick update. I got the body up on the side, and if you remember from one of the other videos, I was talking about this rear seat cross-member bracket that used to be right here. Both ends were heavily rusted, like almost Swiss cheese. And you can also see I've got a little bit up here on the inner rocker panel right in the back. Thankfully, there's this raised pad area right here, and this all looks like it's a little cruddy, but it's all nice and solid. Didn't find any surprises underneath the bracket, which is, I was honestly thinking that I was probably going to find something in the way of a hole or a little bit of Swiss cheese, and I was pleasantly surprised. This whole side, it's got some scale and some crud on it. But it's all in very, very good shape. All it really needs to do is just, I'm going to clean it up, and I'm going to put some rust converter on it, and probably a couple layers of primer or something to seal it, and then put the new bracket on, which, if you'll see right here, well, actually, here's the old one. I had to cut it off in pieces. Thankfully, with the whole interior out, and as nice as the floor pans were on the inside, all the spot welds where the bracket was welded on were obvious. So I just used a 7/32 drill bit and just drilled right through it from inside the body where I could see them perfect, and just drilled them all out. Used my panel knife, and pretty much it wasn't that difficult. I mean, I had to fight a little bit on the ends, but man, when you got to the ends, like I was talking about, it was just all it was Swiss cheese. It just fell apart when I was taking it apart, and scared me. I was like, well, there's got to be more rust like this underneath, and thankfully there wasn't. So, as you can see, right next to it, from G-Body Parts, thank you very much, brand new rear seat cross-member bracket. It was $161. I'm not sure if this is a G-Body Parts exclusive or whether it's a good mark, or I'm not sure who did it, but let me put this up here. Forgive me for being a little bit clumsy and trying to do this and handle the camera. Anyway, the old bracket had tack welds down here on, there's like on the inside of the rocker panel, there's a raised section right here, and that's where this panel on the ends here, there were a couple of spot welds. And if I line this up, it's going to take a little bit to get this thing where I want it, but I mean, it's pretty close to I mean, factory accurate. It's nice. The end here doesn't seem to come out as far as the old one, but that's no big deal. It just needs to be tacked down. Here's the issue that I had. When you come up to this end, see if you can see that. It's a pretty sizable gap at the top here, which gives it a lot of room to play, and I think it's a little too much. And it doesn't look, I'm not sure. I don't know whether I'm going to have to use like cut some sheet metal and use some spacers on both ends to kind of center this there it should be. Because I think even hammering this out, I'm not sure if it's going to properly make up that room. We'll have to see. But anyway, just wanted to show you this one bracket, because you get back here a little ways where you can see, I mean, that's pretty close to the actual one that came off the car, the stock original. So I'm pretty happy with that. My body man says in the next couple of weeks, I'm on his list to get some stuff done. So I'm hoping that happens, and hopefully I'll get some video and pictures of the underside of the vehicle with all my little sheet metal problems going away, because honestly, I get that done, I can seal the bottom of the car, and then it's back on the frame. And once it's back on the frame, I got so many parts on the shelf, I can just really start to like just tear into this thing and get it going. So these little things that hold me up, and I can't weld, and I don't have a welder, I really need to learn how, but now's not the time. So that's the only thing kind of holding me back. But once that's done, I'm going to start burning through this thing pretty quick because I want to get it back on wheels and rolling, and then get it in the body shop so I can get the paint on, and then it's engine in and interior, and then I think I'm ready to go. So I'm chomping at the bit to kind of get some more work done on this. Anyway, that's enough of me running my mouth. I will try to give you another date soon. See ya.